Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Buzzworthy Bumblebee / Legacy United Origin Bumblebee. Now, this guy is technically from two toy lines because, well, this is the Legacy United re-release of the Buzzworthy Bumblebee figure. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure this guy was re-released because, of course, we have Origin Wheeljack now. And this guy can integrate with them. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Looking at the box. Of course, as I said, this is the Legacy United re-release. So, we've got the Legacy packaging. So, we've got B right there in his Cybertronian vehicle mode, which is a little spaceship, which is pretty cute. Let's name Origin Bumblebee, because, of course, this is based on how he appeared in the first episode of G1 back on Cybertron. This side got a picture of Bumblebee, which is, yeah, that just, it looks like Bumblebee. There's no cable from the toy. Of course, got B's face right there. This side, of course, got the standard mural. Which, honestly, this is cooler than the Age of the Primes ones. Because this is a full-on battle scene. It's not just the Primes just standing there. And of course, the back will have in both modes. Go what he comes with. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. And for the Buzzworthy Bumblebee box, well, here's a picture of that. Yeah, that's a lot of yellow. Honestly, I definitely prefer the Legacy version of the box. It just looks more coherent, to be honest. And, well, looks like a Bumblebee here. Now, as I said, this is obviously based on his Cybertronian vehicle mode from the first episode of G1 when they were on Cybertron, because of course we had this with Jazz, we had this with Wheeljack, and of course B technically started this off because he was in the Buzzworthy line back in 2021, I'm pretty sure, and this is just a reissue of it. So yeah. And honestly, this is a pretty cute vehicle mode. It's a little spaceship. Like, the wings are just the little circular things right here. The nose cone is literally just his chest. Yeah, I love this. This is adorable. And honestly, I kind of prefer it over his Cybertronian vehicle modes in the War for Cybertron games in TF1. Because, yeah, they're more Bumblebee with their sports car modes, but the fact that his first Cybertronian vehicle mode is just a cute little spaceship, I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, this is less angular than how it was in the show. I mean, here's a picture of how it was in the show, but still, to have a freaking toy of it is really cool. And plus, now that we have Jazz and Wheeljack, we can straight up recreate the first Cybertron scene in G1. Now, this may come, like, this may show up on camera, it may not, but B kind of has what I call Sunstreaker syndrome, where the yellows don't really match that well, because this is painted clear plastic, this is standard yellow plastic, and of course, you know, the yellows don't really match up that well. You can't really see it, but like, and in person it's not that noticeable either, but if you look close enough, you can notice it, but it's nowhere near as bad as, like, Earthrise Sunstreaker, for example. But yeah, this is clear plastic, so, just, be careful. And I guess we'll go underneath here, which is a B's face right there, which I'll get more into detail on later on when we transform him. But yeah, not really much else to say here, so let's move on to the accessories. So starting off, we've got the gun. There we go. I freaking dropped it. Of course, we've got his gun. Not sure if this is accurate to the gun he used in the Cybertron scene. That may just be the standard gun that, like, say, that Studio Series 1 uses, but still. So, of course, this can go in here, or it can go in the wings. Oh, untapped, because, of course, we're on camera. But this can go in the wings. There we go. And that leaves the top for the second accessory, which is Sideswipe's jetpack. Okay. But I'm pretty sure he did use a jetpack in one episode, so this is one of those, I guess one episode, like this is one of those one episode only, accessories, but still, I was pretty, weirded out when I first saw this, because I thought, isn't this Sideswipe's jetpack? But, yeah, I'm sure B did use this in one episode, but it wasn't on Cybertron. It was like, when, anyway, I'm just rambling on, so let's just pop this on top here. And it kind of makes the vehicle mode a bit clunkier, but, I guess that does kind of work as like a booster, I guess. I mean, maybe you can plug in some blast effects into here. Yeah, there you go. So you can plug in some blast effects so you can make it go faster. Plus with this gun, of course, you can plug in a blast effect here. So we have it so he's shooting. And while the jetpack may not have been based on the Cybertron scene, these next accessories definitely are. It's the freaking conductors that he brought up with Wheeljack. And there's like 5 of them. So, yeah. So they're just like translucent orange conductor pieces. And of course, that was the first ever scene where Wheeljack's just trying to, like, I guess bring these to Prime, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. But my issue with these is, well, B can't really do anything with them. He can't hold them in robot mode. You can't really put them anywhere in vehicle mode. They just have to lay off to the side, although these kind of integrate with another figure, which will show pretty soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the conductors. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode, so let's move on to the comparison. So, starting off here, we have Origin Jazz. And yeah, these two look pretty good together, even though they didn't really interact until they came to Earth, I'm pretty sure. It's like with Jazz's Cybertronian mode, it was pretty much a blink and you miss it scene because he just drove up the Prime, transformed, and that's it. So, yeah. And now for the main one, Wheeljack. And I'm pretty sure this guy's the reason that this figure was reissued. Because of course the first scene was these two pretty much just trying to get back to Icon. I'm going to take this off. We can do a couple things with Wheeljack and B together. The least important thing though is Wheeljack can actually hold the conductors. You can see these little things in the spoiler. These can actually plug into here. So if you have a Wheeljack, then you can plop these onto here so you don't lose them. And then you don't have an accessory bucket to freaking throw these things into. So you can do this. I'm pretty sure in the show these are actually inside Wheeljack's trunk here. But still, this is a pretty nice bit of storage. But it's not as cool as the next gimmick. And we have to prep B for this, so what we're going to do is remove the gun and remove the jetpack. And what we have to do for this is just fold up the wings like so. There we go. So we have the wings all folded up. And then for Wheeljack, we're just going to lift up the roof, move this down, and what Bumblebee can do is he can just go straight in. Because of course, in the episode, like Wheeljack pretty much just held being here for a few minutes just to, I guess, keep him safe from the Decepticons. If I can actually get him fully closed up, because I knocked a few panels out of alignment. So I can try and get everything closed up. Well, after much struggling, Bumblebee's actually in there. And of course, to fully complete the look, we just take the protective windshield that Wheeljack did use. So yeah. Honestly, it's a pretty cool gimmick, but it can be fiddly to try and get Bumblebee in there. But trust me, he is in there, as you can see, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. And well, I'm pretty sure that's like every character that's from the freaking Cybertron scene now made, because we got like okay, I was quickly interrupted, but as I was saying, I'm pretty sure there's every character from the first like Cybertron scene that made as toys now, because we got the Origins trio, we got Soundwave's lamppost mode in Siege, we got the Tetrajets in Siege, we got Shockwave, who, well, he never got to Nerf mode, but so, and the others just didn't transform, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy's vehicle mode, so let's move on to the transformation. So, the transformation for this guy is, well, keep in mind this guy was going to be retooled into Cosmos at one point. So to start off, I'm just going to fold up the wings like I was going to put him into Wheeljack. Take the front. Just move that down. Take this entire section and just move that forward. Just take the entire back section, split that. And of course, these are going to be his legs. So we'll just quickly do that. So we see the feet here, which hilariously still have the Volkswagen boots. So we'll just untab these. Push these back flaps in. And just push the feet in on these double hinges here. There we go. So that's the legs done. For the arms, we're just going to split them here and just fold them out. There we go. Rotate the waist around. Just gonna get the hands out. Get the front of the spaceship, and of course that forms his chest, which still has the freaking like roof of the Volkswagen. So even though they're on Cybertron and haven't come to Earth yet, they still have the car parts, which is kind of weird. And finally, just going to take this part of the spaceship, fold that in, and then all this just moves to his back like so. And well, here we have Bumblebee in robot mode. And yeah, that's quite a simple transformation once you figure it out. Like, it can be kind of fiddly, especially going back into spaceship mode, because you have to try and remember how the legs work. But trust me, it's quite simple. And honestly, it's fun. I quite like it. And the resulting robot mode is, well, it's Bumblebee. So, yeah. Of course, in the show, they just use the robot mode for the Cybertronian scene, but here, because of course he has to transform into a spaceship, like there is a few setbacks. Mainly, he's got a bit of leg kibble, which is, I guess if you're not a fan of that, then it does come off, although it does leave this tumor sticking out, so it's a bit of a lose-lose situation. Plus, trying to get this back on is kind of fiddly. But yeah, this does look like Bumblebee. Although, why the head is so chubby, I have no idea. Seriously, like, if you were to compare this with the Studio Series head, this guy looks more like Ralph Wiggum than Bumblebee, to be honest. Why they did that, I have no idea. Honestly, that has my least favorite bit about this. This looks too wide, in my opinion. So, yeah. Like, it was never just wide in the show, yeah, I've got no idea. But, hey, the rest does look pretty good. Even with all the kibble. Like, there's still the back port, which seems to sort of be a bit of a 50-50 whatever it appears nowadays on figures. Like, Studio Series doesn't really have it for figures. Age of the Primes, I've yet to see one, although it does seem to be coming out now, which I'm really jealous about. But of course, we still have the ports and the feet, where if you want to plug in weaponizers or whatever ISIS, there doesn't seem to be one for Age of the Primes, unfortunately, but still bugging blast effects if you want to have him shoot from his feet, because why not? I mean, hey, he's on Cybertron. Why wouldn't he have rocket boots? And of course, we've got the accessories. So we can give him his gun. There we go. So he can be all, Prime told me to be dude like this when trying to hide behind Wheeljack and shoot. And of course, why not? You can give him the jetpack. Or you can just give it to your Enterprise Prime if you don't have that Centurion pack. I mean, honestly, I prefer the Studio Series Prime, but still, if you have Enterprise Prime, then you can give this to him. And of course, we have the useless conductors. And they're just as useless because you can't bloody hold them. And there's no way to have them, like, plug in anywhere. So, that's a bit shite in it. So really, you're better off just having them on Wheeljack's spoiler here. And honestly, I think that's what I'm going to do with them from now on. Just have Wheeljack hold on to them. Like, yeah, he's not physically holding them, but it's still a place for them to go. So there you go. A bit of extra flair to Wheeljack is why not. Or these can come off a bit easily, so just be careful if you're trying to pick them up with these. So yeah. Honestly, I think your best bet is to just put these conductors in an accessory drawer somewhere. But still, that doesn't detract from this guy, because honestly, I quite like how he looks. Like, if I was to put him with Jazz, for example, yeah, these two look pretty good next to each other. And of course, throw in Wheeljack. And I don't even need that Dramatic Capture Series 3-pack that's like coming out. Because, well, maybe I do, because Wheeljack just died, but jokes aside, I already have the freaking 3-pack, just with the separate figures. Like, yeah, the freaking Takara 3-pack has better paint, but let's be honest. We got 2 deluxes and 1 Voyager here. I don't think these are worth, like, what, 90-something quid? Or however, what's Takara, like, charging for that 3-pack? What, £100? I'm pretty sure all these together are not £100. So, yeah. But, quick rant aside, these guys look really good together, and I'm sure if I got Siege Soundwave and some of the Tetrajets, yeah, these guys would look really good together. So, yeah. For a bunch of figures, I just meant to reference the first scene of the first episode of the first ever Transformers show. They look really good together. And well, for B's articulation, well, of course, his head can go side to side. Pretty stiff joint, though, pretty tight. It's not on a ball joint, though. You can't look up and down. Oh, I stand corrected. It isn't a ball joint. So, yes, he can look up and down, actually. I just never noticed that until now, because it's that tight. So, yes, he can look up and down. Of course, arms can do a full 360. He can T-pose. Elbows. A bit more than 90 degrees there. Bicep rotation. The wrist can go downwards if you want to hold a sword like that. Waist rotation as per transformation. You can kick forward. Can't really kick back just due to all the kibble there, although the kibble can go out the way, so if you want to do that, then there you go. Knees, there you go. Shoulder at the thigh. Pretty good splits. And a really good ankle pivot. Like, that is really good. And of course, pretty good feet articulation too. Just have to try and get them out of the crevice there. But yeah, the feet can move. So yeah, pretty poseable. And honestly, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say about this guy. So, complaints. Well, I do have a couple, but honestly, I still really like this figure. My complaints are, some bits can come off a bit too easily. Namely, these flaps at the back on the border can come off quite easily. These wings right here that fold up are quite easily removable. And honestly, the leg kibble here is just kind of annoying, but eh. And also, this is clear plastic. And keep in mind, the original Buzzworthy version came out around the time when clear plastic on Transformers was not really the greatest. Looking at you, Earthrise Datsuns. Now, I'm not sure how this reissue. Well, I'm saying that. I'm pretty sure the original had no issue with the clear plastic either, but still, just be careful. And also, the face. Why does he freaking have the face of Ralph Wiggum there? Like, I'm sure it's possible to swap with the Studio Series 86 face, but But still, in my opinion, this is still a really fun figure, because it started, this pretty much is the bookend for the Origins trio, because Like, this started it with the Buzzworthy version. Then we got Jazz. Then we got Wheeljack. Then we got a reissue of this guy, so he can go with Wheeljack. So, yeah. So, I recommend this guy? Well, he's pretty readily available now because of the last wave of Legacy coming out. So, I would say, yeah, if you don't have this guy already, pick him up because he's pretty cool. Like, the transformation is pretty fun. I love the alternate mode, and yeah, the cart, whatever they are, the rod things, like, they're kind of crappy, but like, the actual figure himself is honestly pretty nice looking. For a Cybertronian Bumblebee, I really like how this guy looks. So, yeah. So, this has been my review on Buzzworthy Bumblebee / Legacy United Origins Bumblebee. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.